Welcome to the year of the Earth Dog, Pisces. Year of the Yang Earth Dog begins on February 16th of 2018, lasting through until February 4th of 2019. Dogs are funny animals. They're great actors, and they easily manipulate their owners. So people who think that they're a dog's master are in for a great realization. People do everything for dogs. So who's really in control, the pet or the person? Animals, especially dogs, are able to perceive angels and are keen sensors of impending geophysical activity. With that said, during this astrological transit, it will be good to know exactly what angelic forces are really at play. In the book of Proverbs, chapter 30, verses 29 to 31, now follow this in Webster Bible translation. There are three things which go well. Yes, four are comely and going. A lion, which is strongest among beasts, and turneth not away for any. A greyhound, a he-goat also, and a king against whom there is no rising up. Primary guardian angels for Yang Earth Dog year. Elemental archangel of earth, traditionally known as Uriel, will present as guardian angel during this cosmological progression. So you want to utilize the energies of the great earth angel Uriel during this year of the dog. Now, year of the dog in Chinese astrology associates with zodiac sign of Libra in Western astrology, and therefore it associates with the elemental archangel of air, who is Raphael. So what we want to do is see the association that we have, that on the wheel, the zodiac wheel, the astrology wheel, on a natural chart, Aries is associated with the first house, and your sign Pisces is associated with the 12th house, and the year of the dog is associated with the natural seventh house. It's in a natural chart. It's associated with the natural seventh house, the year of the dog, associated with the Hebrew month of Tishri, that are much more in alignment with time. And for Libra, it's the Western astrology. It's a little overlap into Scorpio at the latter portion of the year of the dog. But nevertheless, Libra is the main association. So, and remember, you are associated with the 12th house, the natural 12th house, Pisces, which puts you into that. That's the spirituality part, and also the Hebrew month of Adar. And so you want to understand that the year of the dog is going to affect people that have Libra has the divine tone of we balance, whereas Pisces has the divine tone of I believe. Libra is the only sign that has we balance. It has we instead of I. So this is a time when legalities and commitment, seventh house issues, natural seventh house issues, are really going to come into play. So, and it's also associated with more of an autumn season. And even though that's a small clock we consider autumn, but there's larger clocks where autumn is still a season, even when we're talking about grand epochs of time, or grand eons of time. Okay, now regarding the year of the dog, again, it associates, like we said, with Libra, but it's important to remember that the elemental archangel of air signs, referred to in many ancient and Christian and also in Hebrew traditions as well, it's in the scriptures, you're going to find that it's going to be the archangel Raphael, the archangel who rules over all the air signs. And Libra is cardinal air. You're a water sign, so Gabriel is your guardian, and Amethyst is your zodiac angel. But the zodiac angel for Libra and the year of the dog is going to be Zuriel, and also the guardian angels for that's got Raphael for the air signs, because Libra is an air sign. So that's what you're going to, the divine physician is what Raphael is noted for, and being one who presides over the warm, moist winds of the east, if you're using earth coordinates. And we're going to be getting into that a little bit more here too, because it's autumn, so it's going to be, the autumn is going to bring a coldness, and so is some of the other qualities like earth and a dryness. So the easterly coordinates are going to balance it out. Also, Raphael is associated with Mercury, the planet Mercury. It's a planetary angel as well, and that brings in a lot of creative ideas, a lot of thinking, a lot of great thinking. so understand that, and it's also a lot of communication that goes on with the Archangel Raphael. Okay, now regarding the zodiac angel of this seasonal attribute, again, it's an autumn season, and this is considered God's great clock. The zodiac isn't anything against God, it's simply God's great clock, and how God arranges, Creator God arranges reality. We are taught through oral traditions and Kabbalistic writings that astrology archangel or zodiac angel, again, it's going to be Zuriel in the year of the dog. For the teaching angel, the zodiac angel, whereas Raphael is the guardian angel. Again, your teaching angel is Nitziel, and your guardian angel is Gabriel. So you want to utilize those two together. Now, the correspondence for this portion of Creator's astrological transit expressed in extra-biblical and Christian and Jewish writings is going to be, again, Raphael and Zuriel for the season. Now, the Zohar is what we recommend as a primary source of written Kabbalistic knowledge. These angels and archangels present in their masculine form due to Yang elemental association of Yang Earth Dog year. So say you have paintings or drawings or statues of angels, but they're female, you're going to find that you might want to get some male representations of angels during this year, because this is a Yang year when they're going to present in a more male type of presentation, a more male form, because of the Yang attribute. Now, secondary guardian angels for Yang Earth Dog year, elemental archangel of Earth, again, this Uriel, in effect, for the Earth element for entire Earth Dog year. Elemental Archangel Raphael, very important angel during this time, in effect of air element for especially first portion of Yang Earth Dog transit due to autumnal seasonal associations with first part of 9th lunar month attributes in Chinese astrology associated with zodiac sign of Libra in first half of year, being cardinal air, corresponding to zodiac angel Zuriel. Elemental archangel Gabriel, in effect of water element for particularly second portion of Yang Earth Dog year transit due to autumnal seasonal. That autumn season, second half of 9th lunar month qualities in Chinese astrology associated with zodiac sign of Scorpio in second half of year, being fixed water corresponding to zodiac angel Barchiel. So remember, it's mostly associated with Libra, but there is a latter portion where there's an overlap in the Western astrology. But the month of Tishri and the 7th house and year of the dog are the more general and stable fixed associations. We're going to get into that a little bit more too as we go on in this video, but that's important to mention. Okay, now awareness of Western and Eastern calendar associations is very helpful during this time. Earth and celestial coordinates are something that we need to get into, because the archangels are of earth, fire, water, and air associated with the four points, the four cardinal points, and the celestial or heavenly coordinates, and also on the earth and the four winds and the four coordinates. Now, they're in different positions, however. So it's good to go over that. We're also going to talk about some important considerations when it comes to, because Chinese astrology and Chinese feng shui are very related, so we'll just get into a little bit of what directions relate to other directions in what manner. Okay, so you want to make sure that we bring, good fortune to you during this time. Okay, so the Earth and celestial coordinates, when second half of Yang Earth Dog year approaches, one must become more mindful of angelic Earth and celestial coordinates. Now, the attributes are as follows. For Earth, for the Earth coordinates of elemental guardian angels, we have North elemental archangel of Earth Uriel. For Earth coordinates, the North Earth Uriel. For Earth coordinates in the East, the elemental archangel of air Raphael. Raphael in the East for Earth coordinates. The South elemental archangel of fire, Michael or Michael in the South when it comes to your Earth coordinates for fire. West elemental archangel of water, Gabriel. For Earth coordinates in the West, will represent water. That's Gabriel. Now, celestial coordinates of elemental guardian angels. North elemental archangel of water, Gabriel. For celestial coordinates is the north elemental archangel where water is placed. For the east elemental archangel of fire, Michael, he is going to be in the east for the celestial coordinates. So fire and Michael will be in the east in celestial coordinates, in the heavenly coordinates. For the south, in the celestial or the heavenly coordinates, the south elemental archangel of earth, Uriel. So earth coordinates, Uriel, earth, not earth coordinates, excuse me, but earth, the element of earth will be found in the south, and the archangel Uriel for the celestial coordinates. South, elemental archangel of earth, Uriel, when you're utilizing celestial coordinates. For west, elemental archangel of air, we have Raphael in the west, representing air, and that's in celestial coordinates. Now, when you're using celestial coordinates or heavenly coordinates, we use a six-pointed star, or Star of David, and when we're utilizing earth coordinates, we're using a pentagram, and pentagrams are simply a representation of the Sapphire of Geburah, whereas the six-pointed star is a representation of the Sapphire and the Kabbalistic tree of Tiferet. So, you know, it's obvious that the Star of David is utilized, you know, for various flags and cultures, but also the pentagram is utilized with many people in the armed forces or police or that kind of thing. So, you know, these have, and also in cathedrals and you know, very large kind of churches and that kind of thing. So, you know, it's not evil, it's just something that's esoteric. Now, this is a part of the feng shui aspect. It's associated with alchemy and astrology. They're all connected in the Chinese system as well as in the Western Hermetic system. Remember to encourage calm associations between the northwest and the southeast compass directions during Yang Earth Dog year, beginning on February 16th of 2018 and ending on February 4th of 2019. Again, it is very important to make sure that you respect each other's boundaries and you have calm associations between the northwest and the southeast compass directions. This is during Yang Earth Dog year, beginning in February 2018 to February 2019. That's February 16th of 2018 through to February 4th of 2019. Now, astrology lucky charms for this sign during year of Yang Earth Dog for you Pisces are as follows. For Pisces lucky charms, we want to start with your Pisces lucky charm gemstone of Aquamarine. Want to use Aquamarine, and the colors are blue and crimson and eggshell white. Crimson is on, if you have a rainbow wand that is utilized in Hermetic magic, Pisces is crimson. Okay, and the numbers are 1, 2, and 4. The lucky numbers, the lucky charms for Pisces. For Earth Dog lucky charms, we have the gemstones being diamond. We have diamond here, and we have the colors being green, red, and purple, and the numbers 3, 4, and 9. Now, number combination specifics, 1, 6, and 7 are not recommended during a dog year. Color combination specifics, use green, red, or purple diamonds in a dog year. Pisces personality during a dog year brings out qualities of being concerned with who or whom is able to provide true spiritual gifts which will affect mundane physical reality in meaningful as well as predictable ways. Who is best and most competent at providing luxurious environments that thrill and inspire sensibilities, bringing forth financial stability and an ability to purchase life's bounty. Politics will reflect this in that candidates who demonstrate how they might provide opulence for Pisces will be popular with the fish. Pisces will focus upon who has ability to do what must be done to secure life and happiness while being good protectors and superior providers concurrently during a dog year. Yang Earth Dog year will enliven Pisces personality during the first half of this transit, while romantic passions and love will stir Pisces heart throughout second portion of astrological progression. Year of the dog repeats every 12 years, while year of the earth dog repeats every 60 years. And that brings in the Egyptian god Anubis, the jackal-headed god who's the companion and the helper of Osiris. So what you want to also be aware of is the great dog star Sirius, the Sirius system, AB, or some say A, B, and C, but that Sirius, that dog star Sirius system, that is a very important, very beautiful energy that one must be very tuned into during the year of the dog. Earth dog year is formed from the attributes of being the fifth heavenly stem of yang earth gotten from 10 celestial elemental qualities, and the 11th earthly branch gotten from 12 terrestrial animal personalities. It's important to note here that the 10 heavenly or celestial stems are derived from the 5 elements in Chinese astrology, which are fire, metal, wood, earth, and water. Now, metal and wood are used instead of air. In the Western system, we have fire, air, earth, and water, the 4 of them. And in the Chinese system, we have fire, metal, wood, earth, and water. We have 5. Now, the 10 qualities are comprised of the characteristics of yin and yang. So we've got 5 elements, we've got yin and yang, that gives us 10 qualities. And the divisions within the assigned elemental attribute, with this current year of the earth dog being a yang earth dog year. Therefore, there are 10 aspects gotten from yin and yang characteristics of the 5 Chinese elements. We also want to get into a little bit here. We want to give you some of the relationship and associations, how the year of the dog is going to relate to the other animal personalities in the astrology, the Chinese astrology chart. Okay, now dog loves other dog personalities. Dog loves tiger, dog loves horse. Dog really likes pig, rabbit, goat. Dog kind of likes snake, rooster, ox, monkey, and rat. Dog dislikes dragon. So that's the associations that you want to be well aware of during the year of the yang earth dog. Pisces is mutable water, and the yang qualities of the year of the yang earth dog will increase your active and your energetic qualities, giving you extra vivacity during this transit, especially when general cooler dog qualities of autumn are taken into account. Dog year increases a sentient being's awareness of position in the pack, be it wolf, dog, or human. Therefore, creatures should do well with finding your best and most comfortable place in the grand scheme of things. Pisces, the fish year of the dog lesson. Avoid overly excitable or jumpy types of animal persons or human persons who consider themselves class clowns, or people attempting to impress you for the purpose of gaining advantage over wanting to add to their treasure storehouses from your well-adjudicated, prosperous life. Enjoy what you have and be happy in your own style, keeping in mind societal hierarchies and who is top dog during Earth Dog year. Pisces, the fish year of the dog blessing, is also going to be a blessing. Expect more compassionate friendliness. And this is going to be between people and groups considered to be at odds with each other, for this is the year when opposites are sure to attract. Personal and business relationships will be much more fruitful, and cooperation between differing groups of religious or political ideologies will improve as well. Dog is energetic, therefore this is an eventful and a very vivacious cosmological transit. All creatures find their place in Creator's great universal kingdom, because as it turns out, there is enough cornucopia, plenty for everyone in Yang Earth Dog year. Earth Dog attributes the occasion to anchor one's self in relationships, careers, and positions deemed important to the individual by her or himself. Top dogs become concerned with improving living and working conditions of underdogs, those neglected or abused or cared for. Study and creative endeavors are great undertakings. So, a lot of philanthropy during this time. Now, Earth Dog advice: people love your friendly and down-to-earth personality. Nevertheless, be mindful of the other's personal boundaries. Earth Dog influence: well aware of status and position, while simultaneously mindful of common goals and unified needs between all creatures. Who eats first is a concern, however, everyone being able to eat enough for good health is a must. With that said, there is no need to rush because dog eats fast, but Earth calms him down to digest his food properly. Now, yang qualities are masculine, day, hot, fire, dry, summer, outer, energetic, expanding, spirit, and dorsal, or the back. Earth brings worry and melancholy, cold, damp, sweet, and mouth. Now, the general fixed dog associations are autumn, it's that time, autumn, middle, social, earth, yang, and again, Libra is the main association. There are 5 elements in Chinese astrology. Again, we're going to talk to you about what controls what, because you're going to find there's always something better, always something worse, always something that controls you, and always something you control. So it's always the grand spiral. So again, the 5 elements in Chinese astrology: fire, metal, wood, earth, and water. It goes like this. Fire controls metal. Metal controls wood. Wood controls earth. Earth controls water. And water controls fire. Because if you think about it, you can imagine it in your head how these tools affect these elements. Now, this is the Earth time when, again, the autumnal season comes up, and we're going to want to pay attention to the various elemental attributes, okay, during this year of the dog, okay, the Yang Earth dog. And this is also a time when we come full circle during the year of the dog, and we attempt to balance the 5 elements. Fire element brings us joy, heat, bitter, and the tongue. Earth brings us worry, damp, sweet, the mouth. Metal brings us grief, dry, pungent, nose. Water brings us fear, cold, salty, ears. Wood brings us anger, wind, sour, eyes. To calculate the Chinese New Year, simply count the second new moon that comes after the winter solstice. A disclaimer is in order here. High magic can be dangerous. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Information found in this document is based on the oral tradition known as Kabbalah, taught to me by Rosicrucian clergy when I was but a young girl, the facts of which I have committed to memory. Thank you for joining us, and join us again.